on next Friday. Okay. Okay. You can see the June performance overall company. We have growth 28%. Another very good result. Overall company growth 28%. And year to date, even year to date, we growth 27. This is a big number. Okay. And you can see not only for June, from January to June, I think every month, which is very good. And you can see the 4 different RBU. You see MAT, we almost achieved 100%. Okay. However, we achieved 99.4, but we achieved 99.4. However, the best part is originally we can achieve that, but we have some lead time issue or product delivery issue. So in the end, we have a little bit gap, but which is fine. And you can see no matter in local currency or no matter in MAT or MCN, all have a very good result. And the best region, which is in June, again, is MUS. Okay. And I suppose everyone should know MUS currently have very good result because of data center energy part applications. Okay. And if we see the year to date, you see MAT currently we achieved 108.5%. Year to year growth almost 15%. Okay. And do everyone know how is the result for July? Do you know that? Do you feel that? No? Okay. I can give you one number. This month, July, MAT achieved a historical high for this month. Okay. That's why we need to celebrate celebration next Friday. And actually, I give you some number. Okay. Originally, maybe our highest number for months is around $12 million. And this month, July, we forecast we can achieve 17%. 17 million. From 12 to 17 million. Okay, so this is a very good month. Okay. So of course, I suppose next month's meeting we will see a very good result again. And when we look back to the SBU, even or there is one very challenge, which is IPC business unit. Everyone knows currently we face some component shortage, especially Intel CPU. Okay, so we are trying. I'm sure that no matter supply chain management or product manager, we are all do a lot of things trying to solve that. Okay, however, we cannot just solve these issues overnight, but step by step, I believe we will get it better. Okay. So besides IPC, IDA achievement last month, which is good. Even didn't achieve our target. And TBG, everyone knows that TBG is most of the TBG part, which is project based. So we only achieved almost 84%. However, last month we have over 35% year-to-year growth, so which is good. Okay, and from the year to date, you can see all the first half we have very positive growth for each RBU. Each SBU. And if we look into the June number for DTL MAT, you can see MTW achieved 104%. Even there is a number which is negative 20% growth. That's because last June, we had very big project for TSMC, right? Yeah, there's a very big delivery at that time. Okay. And besides MTW, MKR still keep their momentum and to overachieve almost 8.7%, which is year-to-year growth at 80%, 80%, which is very huge. And the other one is everyone maybe not you can imagine, especially we have the two newcomers from MND, right? MND achieved 155.5%. We have so many five in this achievement. Okay. 155.5% achievement for MND, and this is historical IT. Okay, so thank you for the headquarter members help them, and of course MND members. Okay, thank you very much. And for product line, you can see no matter each product or even year to date, it's all good, right? Okay, so let me summarize from different RP perspective. You can see not just number, we can see some insight. First, MAT. Of course, we only have 97% achievement. However, that because the time issue. Okay, so overall it's good. Demand still very good, especially you can see secure networking still grows very fast. SMB program, which is fine. Okay, and energy and semiconductor is our major contribution for last. I think it's major contributor for Q2. So for quarter three, I think we just keep this moment, and I suppose we will achieve again for third quarter. For NCM part, you can see there's a lot of energy project. Okay, so not only for MAT, but also MUS, MEU, and NCM. Every region is trying to focus on the energy part, and the return is very clear. Okay, and the other one is there's some we call PM ecosystems, which for the there is overall 22 million CNY. So it's a big jump. Okay. Of course, there is some lowline. Okay, but MCM trying to fix that. Okay. And for MU part, MU a very good achievement in June because they have year-to-year 22%, which is still very high, right? And the other one is we call some challenge. It's almost same with the MAT. No matter RKS, computer, okay, and sometimes railway business, project-based business still behind. So I think they face a challenge almost same with us. Okay. And MUS is still the top one achievement for June. So you can see from March to June, is continuing 4 months. They have over 30% growth. Okay, and you can see there's a lot of project related to no matter BMS or EMS, this kind of energy achievement. Hey. And for PPG and BPG, you can see MGate very grows very fast. So MGate revenue is pretty close to M4. This is the new message to everyone. Okay. You know, I suppose everyone should know our first large business unit, which is IEI, that is switch, right? Second part this endpoint. Okay. And third part, there's a lot of different business unit. In maybe 10 years ago, it's around maybe IPC, MGate, DAC. There's a lot of different business unit have very good results. However, currently, MGate for the past maybe 3 years grows very, very fast. So currently, they are very, very close to M4. Okay, so MGate become the third large product line. Okay, and there's some new launch. Okay, M4 5000 G2. This is one of the most important M4 series for replacement. Okay, and I suppose we have lead the PMM team. We'll have some program to replace that. Okay, and everyone, I'm not sure you do receive that email. Currently, our website, Maxa official website, we have one new tagline for Maxa product lifecycle policy. Okay, and we deliver that in different language page. Okay, so no matter you're from English, Chinese, Japan, I check this three website. Okay, they are already ready for that. Okay, and if you see that policy, you can see if there is some, we already proceed to phase out the product that will show the NRMD, no, not comment for new design message to our customers. Okay, so as RBU, one of the RBU member, everyone should know that, and we can deliver that to our customers. Okay, and the other one is our major competitor, Hirschmann, released their industrial networking market share report. They increase they have some increase their market share. And the other one is EtherCAT continue strong growth. Okay, and I talked to especially to MGate leader Edward. He mentioned about they are very focused on this, so they are trying to deliver new product as soon as possible. Okay, and for supply chain part, everyone knows we have CPU shortage, and the other ones some memory components still some risk. Okay, and I suppose this is become our daily life. So yeah, we will keep doing that, trying to the other messages just give all the RBU members. BEC already approved some additional budget to purchase more component, no matter Intel CPU or other components. Okay, it's a huge number. Okay, I will not deliver how much it is, but it is a very, very huge number for secure this one. Okay, so we already take some action. Maybe a little bit slow, but at least we stopped. Okay, so please keep confidence about this. Okay. Okay. In the end, we are starting about our ADV process. Okay, and MAT, we already kicked off that last week with MAT one-down manager, and I suppose every team will discuss the detail very soon. Okay, so this is all information. Any questions? No? Okay, and let me hand over to April.
Thank you, Andy, for the business update for us, and congratulations for the MAT team for hitting such a milestone. And next part, I will hand over to Hunter. He will tell us about the Jason's control, the business case of a data center in Japan. So, Hunter, can you share your screen now?
Yeah, sure. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Okay, we can see your screen.
Okay, thank you. All right. So
but we cannot hear your voice.
Can you hear my voice now? Hello? Yes. Hello, can you hear my voice now?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can. Online, we can.
Okay, thank you.
声音源然后剩下地方的
How about the field side?
Yeah.
Okay, you can hear my voice now? Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for the time and thanks for the core team's invitation. It has been a while since my last presentation in the MIT monthly meeting. And this is Hunter from Moxa, Japan. And today I would like to give you a quick update on how we are developing our data center business with Johnson Controls Japan. And in this presentation, I will cover who they are, why this account matters, and where we stand on some very concrete deals. So this should take about maybe 10 to 15 minutes. So please take your time. Okay. All right. Let's start with who Johnson Control is in the Japanese market. I think globally they are a smart building leader, but for our purpose, what matters is their data center position specifically. In Japan, they are the number 2 player overall in building automation and central monitoring. But when you narrow it down into foreign affiliated global data center operators, they're actually number 1. So that's a meaningful distinction. The foreign hyperscaler segment is exactly where a lot of new capacity is being built right now. So the market itself is sizable. I think Japan's domestic data center services market is projected to add close to $20 billion in 2026. It's growing at nearly 13% a year. So this is a large, fast-growing market. And Johnson Controls sits in a strong position within it. And Johnson Controls has backed this position with real organizational investment. They stood up a dedicated data center strategy office back in January 2023. And by October of that year, had elevated into a full data center solutions division, pulling together the design, construction, and sales staff that used to be scattered across region branches. Globally, their headquarters launched at a global data center solutions unit in 2024, and they operate one of the largest data center technology development sites in the world in US. So the growth number backs it up. New build data centers orders are up 10 times over the past 10 years, doubled in just last 2 years. And their Japan revenue and profit have roughly doubled over a decade, hitting an all-time high in fiscal year 2025. So the drivers are what you expect: hyperscale and AI server demand. New foreign entrants coming into Japan, they are also picking up parallel demand from semiconductor fabs and EV battery plants. On the solution side, they offer a genuine one-stop model, consulting, construction, and service under the one roof, which they call technology contracting. The core of their play is building automation system and central monitoring. But cooling is really the main battleground since it's covered 40% of data centers' power draw. Their York chiller, which is you can see at the up right side of the slide, it lies out central to that. So they round it up with security, fire protection, and the maintenance network anchored by the Bendo HVAC service center they opened at the end of 2024 in Japan. So you can see that they are really putting very much resource in this business. Okay, so let's looking at the fiscal year of 2026. Their strategy is basically about scaling what's working, tripling chiller orders, expanding from a handful of selected amounts to such a much broader base of data center operators, and continue to lean on their global relationships. Now, their here is why this matters to us directly. Johnson Controls has already come to Moxa for proposals on new data center projects, specifically in competitive bids against Hirschman. As part of their building automation system and central monitoring systems, they are also involved in selecting the industrial network switches underneath, which is exactly our space. And their footprint in Tokyo area data center hubs actually overlaps geographically with our TEPCO PG and Kanto region strategy. So this is a systems integrators worth investing for a long run. And we are now competing against Hirschman, and we need our power and OT specific technical differentiators ready to go. So let me walk you through where we actually stand. Since November last year in 2025, Moxa Japan has been engaged with Johnson Control across multiple concurrent data center opportunities. And importantly, Johnson Control has told us directly they want to standardize on Moxa as their managed switch and router brand going forward, project by project and opportunity by opportunities. There are three threads running in parallel. Two named high-value projects I'll walk through next page, plus a recurring standard pattern called BuildWorks that represents a much bigger annual opportunity. On our side, we have also had restructured how we deliver services. We've set up a new front company route through Narasaki Sangyo and Sun Telephone specifically for managed service attached for deals, while our existing management switches channel through the Midoriya Denki and IBS continuous access. On Johnson Control side, our key contacts are Matsuoka-san. His full name is Shinya Matsuoka, who is the final approver for the BuildWorks networks, and Jun Kasai-san, who leads their data center business, and the other two persons is Takahashi-san and Suzuki-san on the Metasys approval side. On our side, Deguchi-san is leading the deal day-to-day, and he's the major contact with the Matsuoka-san and all the Johnson Control engineers. And Hanawa-san is our technical lead on switch topology and model selection. And Tomikawa-san, who is now the account owner of Johnson Control. Okay, so we just won the first name project, which is related to NextDC. And this especially thanks to Rengo. NextDC's Shiba Koen B site here in Tokyo. This one we've already won, and it's over 200 managed switches, scaling up further as phases and buildings are added, with the delivery targeted for January 2029. The story here is worth telling that we actually lost this opportunity initially to a competing bid, but Johnson Control reopened it, and we have since been confirmed as the agreed vendors by both Johnson Control and the architect Nikken Sekkei, with no competing quote even being sought this time. So we also had to restructure the service route specifically for this deal, and this, which I mentioned, Johnson Control to Narasaki Sangyo to Sun Telephone for services, then to Moxa, and kept it deliberately separate from our existing unmanaged channel to avoid the internal conflict. The final topology is a per floor turbo chain design running of redundant core switches for each server rack and the central monitoring panel. And you can see the reference architecture on the right side of this slide. Okay, and the second name project is SoftBank's data center in Sakai, Osaka. This is actually our first domestic data center order with Johnson Control. And we are expecting confirmation by end of this month, and with the revenue landing later of this year, fiscal year. And if it goes as expected, So what's notable here is that integrated controller might be Fuji IT, and Johnson Controls' own MetaSys site order is being confirmed in parallel. So it's an unusually clean coordinate with win across both systems at once. So we are replacing an incumbent Hirschman installation here. One thing that worth flagging on the group is that customer asked for on-site broadcast storm resilience testing using a Wireshark and Ostinato packet generator. And that we are seeing this same testing requirement pop up across multiple recent data center bits. So it may be worth watching as a trend elsewhere in the region too. So on the product side, we've proposed the IKSG 6524A for the core switches and the EDS 500 E series for the edge. And we are currently reviewing the total count of 4 core switches plus around 96 edge switches across all flows. So we are looking forward to have this project being closed in the end of July. And beyond these 2 name deals, there's a much big recurring opportunity that we are tracking on. The Johnson Controls BuildWorks pattern. This is their standard SCADA network architecture for building automation. And per their own estimation, it recurs across roughly 20 projects a year. That is representing at least 1,000 switches units annually. And order size vary a lot, but one single case alone reached about 3,600 managed units in the past. So which at a rough $500 unit works out to something like 1.8 million US dollars per year. So that is just from one project. So the real upside here is that just 2 name deals, it's recurring pattern sitting behind it. So we are also pursuing the BuildWorks pattern that we are trying to be the priority one network vendors to Johnson Control in Japan. Okay, and finally, there's a quick word that we are hearing from Johnson Controls decision makers about what they actually need from us. The first one is Kasai-san. He wants a partner that can produce network diagrams to spec, run on-site testing during the construction, and also support them afterward with MXP1 network management software. And Takashi-san wants to standardize Moxa, but have flagged that their prior distributor was slow to respond on the critical projects. So responsiveness is clear differentiator from us. And also Matsuoka-san wants a front company that can handle both product and service together, matching how competitors are positioned. So I think that their request and the requirement just totally matches our slogan to Moxa, which is a reliable network and sincere services. So we are trying to make both of network products and our service better than our competitors, and looking forward to have much more business together with Johnson Control, especially in data center part. So this is the last slide, and that's a update from Moxa Japan and Johnson Controls, and I'm happy to take any questions. And if anyone in other region is seeing similar patterns with Johnson Control globally, I'd love to compare notes afterward. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to April.
Thank you, Hunter, for presenting. And I think there's one question for you in our chat room. It's from Sylvia. Yeah. Okay, I think because of the limitation of time, we will jump to our next topic, which is Kevin will introduce the wireless products about our competitor analysis with us.
他没有放我的进去，他没有放我的进去，他没有放我的进去。
你是刚刚有更新？
Sorry, please wait a sec. Please wait a second.
这个要贴上去了，是好像贴到那个好的，为什么？
好，那在这个准备投影片的时候，大家更新一下，就是有关下礼拜五哦，下礼拜五的这个活动事项哦，因为这个目前地点呢还保密中，然后等到可能明天我们会再公布给各位哦，就是地址，它正确的这个位置在哪里，然后应该是在台湾的北部哦，请大家敬请期待。OK，
不是巴厘岛之类的。
哎，跟巴厘岛有关系。哎，
这么简单的？然后是龟山岛，
也是一个少时。
所以呢，下礼拜五大家没有办法参加，可能就不然错过就太可惜了。请大家就是尽量参加。
你要不要直接？ 哎，我这个知道。
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kevin, and today I'm going to share with you something about the wireless computer phase contact. I think almost of you, especially in Japan or Korea, you probably face a phase contact for the unmanaged switch, right? But the truth is, the phase contact actually they are penetrate to other product line. For example, like wireless, even I/O. In some projects, for example, when I support the MND case, the AWS, a big project, they also have Phoenix Contact PLC to replace our remote I/O. So that is the truth. Okay. Okay, so I think for Phoenix Contact, their strength is they have a comprehensive product line for the connectivity. For example, terminal block, cabling, and even switch or Wi-Fi, even I/O. Okay, so for us, I think when we are meet Phoenix Contact, we are not only talk or focus on pricing. We can more focusing on our comprehensive portfolio or our performance and the reliability. So today, I'm going to share with you that we have we ask our R&D and to do the analysis on their product and to offer a very comprehensive report. And I just try to simplify and share with you. Okay, so this is Phoenix Contact portfolio for the wireless solution. As you can see from the upper side, you can see that is a very similar. They have a dedicated AC client, and they also have AP for the dedicated AP. And I think their strong headline is right now they support Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 6E. Okay, the Moxa we don't have right now. Okay, and because for the Wi-Fi 6E, they have like broader bandwidth and the performance supposedly should be better because it's a spec. Okay, comparing with us, with Moxa, I think our strength is we have a more flexible combination of the client and AP for different ports, and we have a different Moxa technology to defeat the different industrial scenario. For example, like AGV, AMR for some place, and then with the noises. Okay. Okay, so today's player, let's look at today's player. 今天的选手就是两个 Wi-Fi 6 clients. Why we choose a client to do the analysis? Because you know, when we are comparing the restaurant, right? We usually, for example, like in Italian restaurant, and we will compare the pasta, right? In Taiwan, and we compare the ulofan, right? Because you know the most basic dish usually tells just how really knows what they are doing, right? Okay, so we choose the AC because we still a lot of the AC in the HGV and the AMR, okay, in the ASRS market. Okay, so as you can see the spec, the left side is a Phoenix Camtech AC, the basic one, and which support the Wi-Fi 6 and the 6E. And you can see that, okay, the maximum speed is 2.4 gigabit bps. Okay, actually this is very fast. But for Moxa AC, we only support 1,200 Mbps. It's just a half of the data rate. Okay, but twice the speed with the 6E. Really? Okay. If the PowerPoint number can win the project, I think we can end that presentation. Okay, I'm going to tell you the truth because we do the test for the Phoenix Camtech AC. Okay, to prove that the max speed and higher bandwidth doesn't mean the real application is good. Just like the ISP, you just deal with ISP. They tell you that they give you like 5 gigabits data rate, so you can watch your Netflix, right? But when you go back home, when you watch your Netflix, the image is fuzzy and it's only like a 500 Mbps. That's because the problem is on your Wi-Fi home router. Okay. Okay, so let's do the test first. The first one is we are going to do the roaming test. I'm just trying to do 5,000 times the roaming events, and the AC will go through the different APs and in 12 hours, and to see what's going on and what's the right time. And the second test is the signal dropping test. Okay, so because we are trying to simulate the HEB is going, and this is some place the noise is now the signal is going to weak, and we are going to see what's going on. Okay, so the first test result, as you can see, the presentation. So let me explain. So how to explain this kind of the figure. You can see for the Phoenix Camtech the figure. So you can see the pink dot. So which means the break time. So you can see the configuration for Moxa. Our break time is less. It's much more less than Phoenix Camtech. So we are 47% better than Phoenix Camtech for the roaming. And this test scenario is we use Wi-Fi 6 and the Phoenix Camtech, they use Wi-Fi 6E. So supposedly their performance should be better, but the truth is not. Moxa is better. Okay, so let's look at another one. We using the same scenario. We all use the Wi-Fi 5, which means a 5 gigahertz to do the test. Okay, to do the configuration between Phoenix Camtech and Moxa. So you can see that for Phoenix Camtech, their pink dot, the the break time is much more than Moxa. So Moxa win again. Okay, and the last test is the signal dropping test. Just like I mentioned, we are going to make the signal more weaker. So when the client is connected. So as you can see from the 5G and with the security features enabled, and actually we are over 100% better than Phoenix Contact. Okay, so actually, just like I said, the spec is the spec, but it's back to the reality. Actually, you have to see the truth. The performance Moxa is better, even they have a better spec. Okay, so this is my last page. I just want to you remember that the first thing, the newer is not better, doesn't mean better. Okay, so Wi-Fi 6E actually is with a better spec, with a better performance, but you have to back to the reality. You have to do the test. So even for the augmented switch, right? And the German brand doesn't mean better, because sometimes in some project, Phoenix Contact provide like a cheaper price and also, okay, they provide a cheaper price and also they have a headline for the German made. But actually, you have to make sure that the performance boost is better, right? And the third thing is, I know you guys are still in switch and sometimes you met Phoenix Contact for the unlimited switch. And you can think about maybe you can start selling wireless solution as well, because you know a lot of projects they just bundle them together like a PLC, like wireless and the switches. So I will encourage you that you can start to think about Wi-Fi solution, okay? Because Moxa is way better than Phoenix Contact. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Kevin, for sharing the new product insight with us. And our next session will be celebrating birthday for birthday members for this month. So we have top members have a birthday in July. Let's give them a promise. And then our coach also prepared a small game to interact with you. So let's guess who are the birthday boy or birthday girl. Have any ideas? Anyone want to? Okay.
Go back to this.
Okay, here's the list. Oh,
Repeat.
who got it?
Got it.
Yeah, oh. How can you tell? Okay, let's jump into year one. Yeah. Anyone want to have a guess?
We don't know.
Yeah, I think this one is too obvious. It's Kobe. And next one is like a little bit more challenging. Go back to okay. No. No. Edward. No.
Jimmy.
No. Yeah, I hear the correct answer. It's Renko. Okay, so it's a small celebration for our birthday members for this month. And next, I will have another good news. We have 2 newcomers for this month, and I'm going to invite them to give a self-introduction. The first one is Tolia.
Right. Hello, everyone. My name is Tolia. So many people might find this name quite unusual. Yes, because this is a Russian name. Because my major was Russian language and literature back in the university. Yeah, so yeah, it's a quite unusual one. So I may be the only Tolia you have ever met in your life. So please remember that. All right. Okay, so my location is I work under Vic, so I sit with like Vic, Robert, Kevin. So yeah, just in case somebody wants to catch up after the meeting. Right. So right now, most of my key responsibility, I have two main parts. The first, I will be the account manager for Alstom Rail accounts. So my key role is to build strong relationship with Alstom and also try to scale up our cooperation in the future. And another one also very important is I will gradually working closely with all the MAT regions, trying to increase Moxa overall rail visibility and also to increase the revenue, across the regions. And before Moxa, I work as sales, business development for the marketing across different industries, such as automotive electronics, medical devices, memory, which is the hot topic right now, and also industrial control and energy. Right. And apart from work, I love sports. I like to play basketball, and I also a dad of one daughter, 3 years old, and a son, 6 months. Yeah, so I'm having a hard time sleep overnight, right? Okay. So I'm really excited to be here at Moxa and look forward to work and connect with everyone. Thank you.
Jesse?
Hello, everyone. My name is Jesse. I graduated from the Kyushu University before, and then I work in ABB and Schneider as a product marketing, specializing in protection relays and SCADA for around 4 years. I enjoy playing golf during my free time, so very happy to join the Moxa family. Thank you.
Thank you, Tolia and Jesse, and welcome to Moxa MAT. And everyone, please hold on. It is now the end of our monthly meeting. In the end, we have another very special session for special ones, and Eddie will announce the.
Okay, actually, everyone should receive my email about the promotion part. Okay, but I'm trying to take this specially moment to for every MAT member to emphasize again this promotion, because I still think the promotion should be very honor to everyone. Okay, so first one is Alex. Okay, Alex is not on site. Okay, but actually you can see Alex is very sportman, right? And he take care our especially Vietnam and Thailand business for several years. And actually this year I suppose he comes to join Moxa around 9 or 10 years. Okay, and he works for MAT for a long time, and in many different positions. Okay, now he help especially Vietnam and Thailand grows our business very fast. And you all know, especially Southeast Asia is not an easy country. It's always faced some challenge. Okay, so we hope that everyone can celebrate this with him, and hope he can perform more contribution for MAT in the future. Hey, and next one is a long-haired boy. Okay, Dogan promote to the next level, especially Dogan is farming from 3 years ago, around 3 years ago. Yeah, and actually he have a lot of our business now. He's pretty mature now, so we especially we suppose he can contribute more in the especially for product marketing part. Okay, so please congratulations for Dogan's promotion. And the other one is a very important part for Korea. I'm not sure online can hear me or not. Okay, because Eric is in Korea, so I need to ensure he heard about this. Okay. Eric, which is very senior salesman in Korea. He did very good job in past few years, especially when past 2 years we have some resource issues in Korea. And Eric not only take care currently work for our several industry. Before that, he take care no matter rail, power, even semiconductor, every important vertical market in Korea. He all take care before. Okay, so he is very dedicated on Korean market and willing to sacrifice himself for the Korean business. So that's why we are very pleased to announce his promotion. Hey, and the other one is Ken. Okay, Ken is the I think he's a senior sales in MTW. Especially he create a new industry in water segment. Okay, he is not only for doing the project but also deliver all the ecosystems and not only for single project but also for no matter partners and our customers engagement. So he is a very good sales, and I think he can earn this promotion as well. And this one is Marco. I think everyone knows him. Okay, Marco is our especially the largest account TSMC account manager. Currently he carry a lot of job, and everyone knows, especially this kind of key account, always face a lot of different challenge, different pressure. So and he managed very good. So we are really pleased to announce that Marco's promotion. Okay, and besides that, there's our very senior member, Robert. Okay, especially he's one of our most senior product marketing in MAT. Okay, and Robert, I think everyone knows Robert, and he is very knowledgeable for no matter product technology, especially for cybersecurity. He's the expert for whole MAT, especially the sales team. Okay, so we are willing to announce that Robert can get his recognitions for next level promotion. Okay, and Sandra. Okay, Sandra is the one of our most important manager for especially taking care of all the sales team, no matter from your daily life or to order. Okay, so we are very honored to promote Sandra to next level to help Microsoft MAT for especially for future growth. Okay, and last but not least, okay. Thank you to know the next level because I suppose everyone knows and especially most of our engineer, I think learn a lot from Tony. And Tony is our expert for a lot of different products, a lot of different especially energy and other industries. And I think everyone learned something from him before. So we are very honored to announce this promotion for Tony. Okay, so this is the I think the July promotion list, and I would like to take this moment to give me a hand to celebrate and congratulations for their promotion. Thank you.
And congratulations for all the members promoted. And I think that wraps up our July monthly meeting for today. And thank you all for joining the meeting.
Thank you.